turns out Frig Sackner's not English, he's Portuguese.
What?
Friggin' rights, boys. Turns out it's friggin' gonna be a nice day today. So figure we get some outdoor activities done. Not that changed the as an outdoor activity, but it is when you got the 83 in the shop. So we're about 7983, we're about 4,000 kilometers overdue. And the son of a bitch doesn't take long when you're just hammered down something terrible. That should do the trick. Yeah, we'll do a bunch of outdoor activities today, and congratulations to the nice weather. It's been a minute. Okay, but any words. It's me, Daddy! Ow! Alright, we changed the mustard. Get her off the ramps and check her. I think the trammy guys quit me too.
Oh, really?
Well, because I've been trying to, you know, get them to fix that friggin' issue. And, you know, like I was saying before, how the guy was like, you know, like I'm like, oh, the power wire for my battery is like twisted between the friggin' the lines. Oh, I'm looking at it now. Like the lines are, you know, they're not only wrapped around the battery wire, but you know, the top one, you know, they're supposed to be like this sort of thing and this that. Well, they're reverse of what they're supposed to be because the wire's jammed in there. And then so it's like where, you know, at the end where they're sort of closer together, they're like, you know, like where it's, you know, they're totally like mashed across each other, you know, like it's like, well, why would you go to the trouble of zip timing them apart if they're just going to be totally mashed together? So like I don't know what to do, but you know, I mean, I just want it fixed. I mean, I've given, you know, weeks now since we noticed it, and I let them know. And
paid for the fucking job. It's not that you had a free fucking job or something.
Yeah.
Totally paid for it. He's totally gonna fix it.
Yeah, and it's just sloughing me off terrible. I mean, I don't want to think that he's sloughing me off, but just so we know what we're dealing with here, try to get some shots. Let's see if I remove my battery wire, it's totally pinched between this and that, right? Well, then right there, the transmission lines are pinched, but he's got zip times to spread them apart, but they are absolutely touching. So, you know, and the good part is, see how the bottom one is now the top one, and then, but it's really over there. Oh, it's the bottom one again. So he's got it like twist McMarmasigarted with my power wire in there, and you know, I mean, all that's gonna do is totally burn, you know, it's gonna wear through the casing on the friggin' battery cable, arc out on the transmission line, and spray friggin' transmission all over, arcing out metal, and catch my truck on fire terrible. And I try to explain that to them, but they're like, oh, you gotta buy the clips from Mopar, they're $8 each. And it's like, yeah, the zip times to separate them are fine. That's not the issue. The issue is the battery cables twist McMarmaduked in my transmission lines, and I didn't do that, and it's totally a pain in the ass to rip all that out. So I need you to do that. But I don't know. I don't even know what to do. But my truck burns down, this and that. We all know what happened, I guess, but I'm a big dumb goof and I should just fix it myself. Right? Because that's what I paid a guy to do. Friggin', I'll rip out the friggin' $500 transmission lines, $400 transmission lines, and replace them myself, buddy.
Yeah.
And turns out Frig Sackner's not English; he's Portuguese.
What?
Fuck yeah.
So what do you think?
I worked, you know, I've seen this and it brought back a lot of memories. I used to work for the ministry back in the early 80s,
Oh, yeah?
1987.
And you drove one of these?
And we drove around in one of these fucking things.
It's probably this one.
I don't know, but
It was probably.
I looked at it and I was like, it was just like a whole flood of memories because I was actually just back up there in North Bay area up there this
Oh, yeah?
summer. I did a tour, went back to the old camp, and it turned out the camp became surplus, and this freaking guy bought it, and it's like a youth camp now, and they had fixed it all up, and they kept everything the same. The
Decent.
Like, oh yeah, go ahead, you have a tour, go back to your old bunk. And I walked in, and there's my name scratched on the fucking wall.
No way.
And I was like, fuck. And then I seen this on your video, and I was like, holy fuck, man. Yeah, she's a big.
You can't even hear it. Holy suffer. Holy 7,000 RPM. I'm trying not, you know what I mean? It's like I try not to be a dick about it, but like look at, like you grab the battery cable and the trim, you know, it is totally, but like that's the bottom one. The top one here is actually the bottom one. Like look at down here, and he's got the bands on it.
Yeah, so they're rubbing together in like 3 places. They're rubbing the wire in 2.
But see the metal is actually touching right there.
Yeah.
Right. So then the
Like
cable's pinched.
Is it touching behind? It looks like it might be 2. The next one.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah.
Oh yeah. It's touching over there.
And at the
it's
back
touching
too.
there and
Yeah,
touching
3
there. Yes,
places.
it's 4.
4 is concluding the battery lead.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But he put wire times on there, zip times on there to separate the. And then when I called them, and you know, and they're like, it was like they wanted to not listen. They just wanted to argue. Oh well, it's this and that, and you need the the clip things to separate the wires from. Yeah, it's like, buddy, the zip times are fine. It's the battery cable jammed between my brand new fucking $400 transmission lines. That's the issue. You know what I mean?
And they're already probably wearing through.
And then he tried to tell me that. Oh, they were like that when you brought it here. We just put it back the way that it was. It's like, well, no, because I had rubber hose in there. I bypassed all that. I removed it. It was rubber hose. Eh?
With a torch, light, flashlight.
Yes.
And these were new lines?
Yes.
Well, they get old looking pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that looks scuzzy as hell, that piece down through. Well,
Yeah.
the bit underneath the vehicle looks brand new.
Well, I was wiping all that down.
Oh, I was going to say.
I was under there dicking around, right? So I was really investigating the situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I mean, you know.
There's another line coming out that cooler that it goes into that's fucked, eh?
That coolant line?
Well, yeah, I don't know. It must be. Where's it go? It's a metal line that goes into that cooler that the tranny lines go into. It's pretty crusty. Not terrible,
But it's got like a rubber.
yeah, short rubber end on it.
Yeah, that's a coolant line. I gotta
Sure.
replace those too
Yeah,
at some point.
It doesn't look too
Here's
horrendous
where
to
the
get to
tire
from
rubs every time I get all carried away in the turning department. But yeah, like, I mean, I don't know, you know, like you can see the lines where they attach into the trammy cooler there, you know, and then yeah, like there's the issue, right? You see the issue? No good.
Okay, here you are, that's no good.
Yeah, like, you know, and I'm just trying to explain to them, like, hey guys, you know, like, it's not a big deal, you know, everybody makes mistakes, but
We just need to rectify this.
you know, we just need to, you know, so then a week goes by and they don't message me back, and then so I call them or message them, and I'm like, you know, as long as you get me in there before my truck catches on fire, I'm happy, right? Like, I'm not trying to be pissed off or a dick about it, but, you know, like, literally, there's nothing other than my truck's gonna catch on fire leaving it like this. Yeah. And I don't give a fuck who you are or what you're on or what the deal is. For get on Rick's dusty fellas, and still that is absolutely going to catch my truck on fire.
Yeah, transmission fluid and light, 12-volt electricity. It's a good recipe for a fire.
Like, it's not just, you know, it's not just resting between them. It's absolutely like this line here
Couldn't be any tighter.
is the bottom line. It's the bottom line. Like, look at, it's twisted up to the top. But why would the bottom line be on the top and, you know what I mean? Like, 100% unacceptable. So, you know, I don't know what to do, but, you know, and if it was a simple matter of, oh, you know, because I was going to do that, I'll just undo the wire off the starter, yank her through, call her a cigarette. But you can't even get to the wire on the starter. It's on like the top of the starter. You have to like remove the starter to get the wire off it or something. I don't know, but, you know, and again, that's not my department. I paid a guy to do that. Quite a bit of money, actually. You know, dicks be all like, oh, Pug, you got an issue with everybody. The roof dicks, the this dicks, that dicks. It's like, man, do you think that I asked this guy to, what, I should just, oh, well, that's just the way that it is. I'll just leave, you know, oh, well, you know, they did the best they could. No sense in complaining about it. You know, I'm not trying to complain. I mean, I wouldn't even have mentioned it in a video because I'm trying to get them like business in a correlation to the awesome trammy they built me and stuff, you know what I mean? But again, put it in reverse, wah, 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 wah. I don't even know what that is, but you know, if you watch the video of him backing the truck out of the shop when he first put the trammy in, I was like, whoa, what is that noise, you know? Anyways, yeah, I mean, yeah. It's just crazy because, like, you know, we were supposed to bring the truck back. Oh yeah, bring it back and we'll torque up the lines and this and that and blah blah blah. I was like, well, yeah, that's great, except for I don't have time to just shoot to St. Thomas to torque up the lines, right? So, you know, and I left it to him. You let me know when you can get it in the shop. You know, I mean, it doesn't even, you know, oh, we don't have a hoist. What doesn't need to be on the hoist, for fuck's sakes? Just, I'll drive it there. You fix it. Like, what the hell, man? Holy shit, but yeah, might just have to have a good old-fashioned donny brook down on the friggin' trammy decks, for frig's sakes. I'm a goof, eh? I'm a stupid, dumb, ginger piece of shit goof, and it's my fault, and what am I thinking, and I'm an asshole, and, you know, clearly.
Yeah.
Hopefully today's not the day my truck catches on fire, eh? I got stuff to do. You won't. Ah! Oh, dick! Holy! Half your kitchen flew out onto the road. Oh my goodness. Fucking matter for myself. I was in come. So yeah, other than the weird whirring metal on metal-y noise, I don't know what it is, but when you put it in reverse when it's cold, it makes a weird noise. And the battery line transmission works great. I don't, you know, no issue at all. You just pull that battery cable out of there and flips up the Spencer's frig trammy lines there, and you know, wouldn't have an issue. But I was hoping I didn't have to make this movie, but I don't know what else to do. It's a pretty dick situation. Like, I don't know, if I mess up, you know, I try to friggin' make it right, but not sure what to do, boys. But for now, we'll leave it at that, and if still nothing happens, I guess we'll have to make another movie. Probably won't be so nice next time, but we'll see how she goes. But any words, boys, for the pre-story on the valve of the finger fudgety of the like button skiing, and if you missed them, a couple bitches from earlier in the week. But anyways, boys, beg my pardon. Now we cheat, so you go another dick by one, but I'm tomorrow.
Don't let the Walters get you.